Okay, I'm back. And sorry about that or whatever. I accidentally hit the power button and turned off the video. Okay, I'm back again. So, yeah, I'm hoping it all helps everybody out. And this is all the supplies, the stuff, the thing I'm working on. Also another thing I like to do, like I said, all different types of surfaces. I like doing watercolor paper a lot. I like the large paper pads. I have done smaller paper pads in a while. At the time I was into that, but not right now. I'm enjoying the big ones, and I do like canvases. Those are fun too. Um, I do like the wood slices, the small and the bigger ones. Those are fun to do stuff on. Over there, I don't know if anybody can see it really good, but on my couch, I have a black book over there, and there's stuff sticking out of it, and I have wax paper, it's parchment, to separate the pages that I did stuff on, so if it's a certain medium I did, it won't rub off onto each other. But that book is an A3 Moleskine watercolor sketchbook. And that's a lot of fun too and stuff. If anybody's ever interested in it, it is a big, massive book. That thing is cool. Actually, you know what? I think I'll bring it over. Oh, and that way I can show myself too. Because mostly you're just hearing me talk and not seeing anybody in the video, so. And I have my Disney attire on. Okay, so. Like I said, this is the, and hopefully everyone can see me on this. Okay, so. This is the, Moleskine A3 sketchbook. I think watercolor it is, like, so I want to make sure it was that paper when I got it, because, just certain papers work good with certain things. But anyways, this book, it's really big, like I said. It's very, if you can tell, it's very wide, like, I don't know how to explain, like, what size, but I'm sure everybody can see. And, it's got a nice strap on it, so if you want to close that. And I think it has also, I think I think it had an envelope or something stored in the back, I thought. Let me see. Sorry, everybody. I know I'm probably covering my face right now. Oh, it does. Okay, so I was right, everybody. So, in the back of this book, the last page, it's not really the last page, but after the last page, on the back of it or whatever, there is a large pouch that they put on this. It's very deep also. It's like from up here to down here, but you can store things in there and stuff. So, and I'll let you see like how wide this thing is. I first came across it because it was, I can't remember who it was that I saw. I was watching a YouTube video like it was like a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, and they had this book, and I was looking at it, and I was like, that thing is massive and wide and stuff and big. I was like, I like that book. You know, I mean, it's big, large for, I know that the other pads of paper I use are much bigger than this, but I mean, like, for an actual, like, sketch book, you know, like a hardback book, not just, like a big paper pad. This is how wide it is, if everybody can see that, and things. You see how, like, so this is a nice, like, book, and it's got, like, a lot of paper in it. And I'm not just talking about these sheets of stuff I put in between the paper. I mean the actual pages in this book itself. But yeah, this is a Moleskine A3. They size their things kind of differently, weird. and stuff. But that's what it is, if you ever want to get one of these. And I think it comes in gray also, the outside, not just black. Oh, and I think it comes in, I think it's like black, navy, and gray. I've only like gotten the black before and stuff. But yeah, the Blick Art Materials store is cool. We have one up in Cleveland. Thanks. But yeah, so that's that. And then I was trying to think what else I could talk about. Let's see. Oh, these are neat. I got these at well, I like to use a lot of cool, neat, like water cups and stuff. Like sometimes I'll get like different stuff for like my water cups. Sometimes I use those. There's other times I've used like coffee containers, or I've used like other plastic like containers, you know, and like cleaned them out and used them. Like there was times where I used like stuff that was like snack containers and stuff. Also for like my paintbrushes and things, or markers or pencils, I've used sometimes I'll use like these same kind of like cups, containers, or whatever. Or a lot of times I use the things that are like the plant use my brain's going. The plant pots or whatever you want to call them, to put plants in, the ceramic things that they have. I know those are usually for those, but I especially make sure that they're not the heavy ones, because I don't want anything heavy for that. But I take them and I use them, and I put my paintbrushes and markers and pencils and stuff in them. And they're fun to use. You know, I like using different unique stuff for things and stuff. These paintbrushes here are, they're actually double-ended. If you can see that. Here, I'm sorry about that. Got a little close. So, paintbrushes, but also they're watercolor pencils and stuff. And the brand is Snifty. I got them at this place called Troy's Toy Kingdom. And I hope everybody can hear me. I hope the volume's really good on these videos I'm doing. I hope everybody can hear everything I'm saying and all the stuff I'm telling you, you know, if you're looking for certain stuff. So anyways, it's from Troy's Toy Kingdom store. And I don't know how many locations there are, but we have one here in Canton, Ohio. And I went there like a couple weeks ago, and it might be actually like maybe 3 weeks ago. And I got 2 sets that were there. They were the pastel and the classic colors, because that's what they had. And first I thought they were just regular brushes, and then I seen they were double-ended. And I'm like, that's cool, and they're watercolor pencils and stuff. So they sell those there. I don't know if you can find those pencil brushes anywhere else or online. You might be able to find them somewhere else. I don't know. That's just the only place like I saw them. But yeah, I thought they were really neat. And another thing, I've been trying not to, because a lot of times I leave sometimes my brushes in the water for days. I mean, it's all right to do it like, I mean, you probably shouldn't do it to any of them, but if it's something else other than wood, they'll be probably most likely fine, like especially like metal or plastic in there. But especially the wood ones, you want to watch, because the water will soak up into your brush, and then your paint will split on the brush and it'll start cracking off. And I found that out many times, because sometimes I forgot to take them out. I especially don't want to do it with these because they're also pencils. And I'm afraid, like, I don't want to leave them in there too long in the water. I'm afraid that it'll do that. Get in there, start cracking. But I'm afraid it'll also ruin the pencil and stuff. So that's something you'll want to watch. So that's that with the brushes and stuff. The water cups. Things like that, you know. I think that might be it. Oh, and at Michael's right now, they got some new things in and stuff there. I got like they have like I seen like they have new brushes, like I don't know if they had it like in the open stock too, but I know like in all their sets, there's like new stuff. What I want to say, in those brushes, and then also they have some new paint palettes and stuff too. So they have a couple ceramic ones. They have a round one and then a square one. So I got like one of each. I got both and stuff. They're nice. And then I have like a thing of the blending brushes. Those are fun. And I mean the ones for art, not for makeup. I found out that, because I always thought, even if they're the art ones, I thought they were only for dry media. And then I was looking up stuff and looking at it, and it's like, I guess you can use them in wet media also. Not just dry media and stuff. So I was trying them out with like acrylic and watercolor, and it worked. And they washed off the brushes, so that was good. I was trying to think like what else to say to everybody. I was trying to think if there was like anything else like I wanted to give like advice on or talk about. Nope, I think that's it, everybody. I think I covered it all what I wanted to say. But I hope you like it all and like all this stuff. It's pretty cool. So if you want some of it, make sure to go get some or whatever, find it or whatever and stuff. Like I said, some of it is this stuff is the Tracy Bautista. And then this stuff is the Art Graph. And those block things are Varco Art Graph. And then the one little tin is Art Graph graphite and things. So, alright, everybody. Well, like I always say, art out, make a mess. I hope this helped everybody. Have fun and enjoy all your stuff. Bye.